All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the steel capital of the world, Pittsburgh, PA, at Heinz Field. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between our visitors and the Pittsburgh Steelers. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Ready? Blue ready. Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Kill. Hey, turn it up. Wait. Green, triple T. 49. Let me go.
Jameis now on first down. And he will find his man on the outside. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Flip. 57 to Mike. 50. You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me. 57 to Mike. Mike 57. Crunch time, defense. Let's go.
Jameis to throw it. He's going to air one out. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
57. Mike 57. Watch the sheet. Easy. Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. Hey, Sonny. Hey, flip it. Let's go.
On play action, Winston. That one complete to Hill. And I think the ball's out and picked up by the Chargers. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
Down. 60 outlaw. Here we go. Single. I got 87. That's speed, boy.
Throwing on first down. Tanner. Throw left side complete. That's Yates. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 12 yards there. The Chargers have a first down.
First down, Los Angeles.
Here we go.
up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
They're going to be stopped up on this first down run. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. The linebacker, Ryan Shazier, there to make the tackle. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Hey! Switch! Mark 50, Mark 50, Mark 50. I'm here all day. Pilot, 64, weak.
This is Gordon. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down.
We gotta get this stop here, D. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Hey, wahoo! You draw Corker. Get wide. Now.
From the gun, Tanner. And a big loss here as he's taken down. They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get to their quarterback. Got to stop that, give him clean lanes to throw the football in order to have a better chance to win again this week.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. I would say they went 3 and out last time, but actually they didn't even get to 3 and out. Still a strange decision to us here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1 and out, but maybe, possibly, let's try and think with them here. Try and play field position maybe, turn the ball over, put it in the hands of their defense. Who knows?
You're a nice man. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Tevin Coleman, 76 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point tacked on by Lambo, and it's now a 7-0 game. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Back to throw. Tanner. Now he's forced, and he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Stephon Tuitt able to shake free and get home for the sack. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Looking to throw. Tanner. That's complete. It's Gordon. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Open man is Gordon, complete. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
So how would you describe that one, partner? Workmanlike right there, getting that first down, blue-collar type football?
Yeah, only needed 3, got 4, just enough. I like workmanlike.
I think it's pretty cool myself. Everything doesn't have to be high glamour in this game.
And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. And now it's 1st and 10, a big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Ready?
Operating from the gun, Tanner. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down. We documented it last week. They played so well defensively. 4 interceptions. Tried to get their hands on another one there.
And when you've had 4 the previous week, you are just itching for more the very next week. And there was a great opportunity. It went by the wayside, but let's not underscore what's going on with this defensive unit. They are around the ball every time it's being put in the air.
Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We take a win. He's coming. Hey, box truck, box truck.
1st and goal, Melvin Gordon. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they come up now 2nd and goal. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
8, read. Check, 154, 154.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. It's a 6-yard loss on the play. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. Off play action. Tanner. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
Well, that's the down and distance coaches always talk about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's 3rd and long. And you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him. Sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did. Yet the pressure was still there, and he ended up coughing it up.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Pin the mirrors back and go full strength. Kill.
And not much running room. Down to the 32. Casey Hayward makes the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Mike 57. Here we go. Double time. We got 4. Show it in. Let's go.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. A pretty decent gain on the tough run before he's brought down at the 25. And he'll be close to a 1st down at the Chargers' 25.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Here we go. We got double time. 3 down. Check. Hey. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Check 99.
On 3rd down, it's Weaver. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler 1st down.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. Now Weber. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hatchet. Let me go. Check.
Coleman. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd.
Get off the field. Watch the shift. Watch 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 57. Mike, 57. Bring it. Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. Let me go. Block me. You can't block me. Mike's 57. 57's Mike. 3 buzz.
From the gun, Winston. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32-yarder. That's essentially an extra point nowadays, right? Because it's 33 as a general rule for these guys. So it should be a simple kick. But you know what's really strange nowadays? When they miss an extra point, I think they carry that with them longer than missing a field goal because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
A different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say if I miss an extra point, that's the one that bothers me more.
Let's go.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. From the gun, Tanner. Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
2nd down and inches. Gets it to Gordon. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. This quarterback now nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Now they run from the gun with Gordon. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. Right now, I'm just wondering where they turn on offense, Charles. I know we're not in the 4th quarter, but 2nd quarter haven't scored and struggling to move the ball.
I don't think they abandoned the run game totally, but maybe you change up your tempos. Maybe you go a little bit faster, try and catch them back on their heels a little bit to try and accomplish what you want to get done.
This pass finds its way to Williams, and he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, minicamp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
To throw on 3rd down, Tanner. And an alley to run. And the ball is knocked out. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football.
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about any more.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Just like that.
Off the play fake, Winston. Going deep to the end zone for Juju. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
On 1st and 10, Tanner. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. A throw over the middle, taken in. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one covers 29 yards. First down. Back to throw. Tanner got his man. It's Williams. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
2nd and 2. Allen's got it complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
First down, Chargers.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Tanner. Escaping the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter. A lot of time to change things. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something.
It got his man complete. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Now a timeout called for by the defense, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Ready. Blue lady. Lock 49. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Here we go again. Switch, switch, switch. Check 3, check 3. Let's go. Let's go.
First down, Winston. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Here we go. Slam, slam, slam. Alert flare, alert flare, flare, flare. Check 50, check 50. Flip it, flip it, flip it. 49. Easy, 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 easy. Hey, come on, I'm coming. I'm coming. 49. Hey, let's go, let's go. 49's a must.
Winston. He's going to air one out. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
On the default. Derwin James on the coverage.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
36, 36. Easy, easy, easy. Motion backfield. Check your hot read. Check 4, check 4. Read, triple team. Where'd you go?
Working out of the gun, Winston. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded at the 2. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
Here we go.
24-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Running right, it's a handoff to Gordon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 12 yards there, and the Chargers have a first down. So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Cameron Hayward in on the tackle. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Tanner. Hunter Henry brings it in. A big play there for L.A. 45 yards.
It's your first drive of the second half. You're down on the scoreboard. Maybe you just say to yourself, let's take a shot, see if we can shake them up. And, boy, they hit that one.
SOS. 80 weapons. Get up. Ready?
Now Gordon on 1st down. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. From the gun, Tanner. He'll get this to his running back. It's Justin Jackson. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Let it 30 base.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. Badgley's kick is good. And that will knot us up at 10. So they come away from this opening drive of the 3rd quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, and that has to be job 1, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the second half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Winston now. And an alley to run. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Check 52.
Throwing, Winston. He's going to launch this thing, and this will be caught at the 30. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that makes it a 17-10 score. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points.
He's got a man complete. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. It's a big one there for the Chargers. 68 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. Able to get this to Gordon. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, Tanner, and he's in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon, his third touchdown now on the year, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that will level the playing field at 17 all. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They're running it. 44's the mark.
A first down throw for Winston. He's going to let this one go deep. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears. Kill, 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 kill. Follow, follow, follow. Echo. 57's the mic. 57's the mic. We own this.
Now Winston. And he comes back with one complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 49.
Third and short yardage. Winston. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete.
We got this.
A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on third and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage, so they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Wait. Watch twist. Watch twist. Mike's 49.
On 1st and 10, Winston. Dancing to his left. He'll run it, and he slides to avoid the hit. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready? Blue wave. 49. Back to run. Check. He's coming. We got double up. Hey, alert 3. Easy. Green, triple T.
On second down, it's Coleman. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Hey, I'm not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Flip it. Mike's both. Hey, watch the slant. 44. Mike, 44. Rabbit, rabbit. Rabbit, rabbit. Let's go.
Jameis now on first down. And this is going to be intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the fourth quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
The Charger drive about to get going. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the fourth quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production, but how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They've got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Check, roll out. Check out. Hot. Hey, Steve 6. Steve 6. Mike 5-5. Mike 55. Mike 5-5.
Looking to throw. Tanner. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
Give me that ball. Bridgestone, Travis. Hey, shoot. Check 43. Deuce. Hey, Sam off. Big Griffin.
Back to throw. Tanner looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Yates. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 15 yards on that one, and a Charger first down.
Let's go.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Twist. Ready? Let's go, Mike 50. Hey, get away with it. Let's go.
From the gun, Tanner. Steps away to his left. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain.
Check. Lucky. Hey, Delta. Mike 54. I got one. 22 jet bomber. Ready?
Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Tanner. And that'll be incomplete. Now, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, there's your first ROI, right? Return on investment of their first-round pick. His first NFL sack, I know they want him to be an impact player right out of the gate.
A lot of pressure to put on a young man, but I think you agree he has the ability to deliver on it.
And he just did. Probably the first of many sacks in a long career.
Slam, slam, slam.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Winston over the middle, complete. That's Briggs. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Your trip is here.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th.
Keep playing hard, fellas. On stage. Woo! Let's get it. Ready.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Shift. Watch the shift. Check, 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 check. Let's go.
Winston from the gun on 3rd down. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Jerry Tillery in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
Partner, you absolutely cannot take a sack in that situation. Now, it's also 4th down.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
49. 49's the mic. 49's the mic. Hey, let's get this. Get this. Check.
Winston to throw for it on 4th. Looking left side, and it's complete. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here I come. Here I come. Here I come. Here I come. Pick the edge. Pick the edge. Come. Switch, switch, switch. He's crashing. He's checking crash. Easy. Ball. Be ready. Be ready.
Winston to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw, and it'll wind up being intercepted.
The Charger drive about to get going. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on 1st down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger 1st down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
It's our time. It's our time, guys. It's our time.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter.
Check 55, Mike. Tighten up. Pull it together. Whip. Watch the whip. 6-6. Pull it high. Watch out.
On second down, they'll run with Gordon, and they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
I'm going back down.
Victory formation time for the Chargers. They take a knee. And the clock will roll down to zeros. 4 weeks in, 4-0. I don't think anybody needs to alert the 72 Dolphins just yet, but great start to the season.
Great start. How about him taking a knee at the end? And there's no better feeling for a team than to do that, to close out a victory. But you're right, at 4-0, they're sending a message to the rest of the league. They're going to be tough to deal with.
So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for our visitors, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they